Ah, the joys of Baton Rouge traffic, said no one ever. You know, I read the other day that Baton Rouge was among the worst cities to drive in for, mid-sized American cities. And trust me, you'll get no argument from me on that one. But you know what? It's not completely useless, because times like this, when I'm riding around in traffic, makes for some good financial planning analogies and great stories. Imagine you're on a trip to Gulf Shores and you're riding along and you hit the Baton Rouge traffic, and as you're sitting there, you see a guy on a bicycle go by. And of course he passes you by because you're standing still, and you think to yourself, I bet I could get there faster on the bike than I could sitting in this car. So you pull over, you sell your car immediately, you buy yourself a bicycle, and you take off towards Mobile, thinking that now I'll get there quicker in this other vehicle. But you wouldn't actually do that, would you? As crazy as it sounds though, there's some investors somewhere that do this every day, reacting to what looks like a permanent situation with a short-term solution. I mean, it looks like the bike's going to beat you there temporarily. And so, you make the mistake of thinking I need to change vehicles to get there. But a well thought out plan actually would put you in the best vehicle for the journey ahead of you. And if the journey ahead of you is 2 hours, not 2 miles, well, you just stay in your car and you wait it out. Hey, and while we're here, have you ever noticed the tiny words in your rearview mirror where it says objects in the mirror are closer than they appear? Well, that's something we see every day, but we don't think about it too much. But when it comes to financial planning, I would actually turn that mirror around and say objects in the future are closer than they appear. We sort of take for granted with the turning of the clock and the turning of the calendar that with each passing year, things just seem to speed up and get closer and closer and closer. For me personally, it seems like yesterday that my daughter Shelby, was starting school, and then, next thing you know, she's in high school, and next thing you know, she's driving, and next thing you know, she's in college, and, a few weeks ago, she just got married. So to me, that all seems like a blur, and it happened really, really fast. But it's an indication of what I'm talking about with the mirror, that, when I was 40, or 30 even, retirement, college, all those things for her, they seemed so far away, and yet they got on me so quick, because the truth of it is the future comes faster than you think it will. And so when it comes to retirement planning or college planning, or even saving for weddings, fortunately for me, I looked in that mirror, I looked ahead. But in all these things, if you plan well and you're prepared, and then, even though the future does come at you fast, you'll experience less stress and frustration over these situations. I wish I could say that about the Baton Rouge traffic.